guys, so it's me. Thought I'd show you myself so you just didn't think it was a voice just started speaking today. I'm going to be doing my makeup collection, so don't judge this outfit. This is not an outfit I wear out. It's actually just this I had worn out the other day and this I had worn the other day, so I put them together. It doesn't work. But anyways, I thought I would do my makeup collection. It's actually super requested that I do my makeup collection, but just as a warning, I'm not like a normal beauty guru. I don't have a ton of makeup. This is basically all of it. And then my makeup cases and my samples. So, sorry if the lighting is glared. Let me see if I can just close this. See if that helps. I guess that helps a little. We'll turn these lights on. Okay, so there is my makeup vanity collection. It's a NYX Cosmetics box, so I just showed you guys in my NYX haul. I put underneath my shoes and some like, well, those are new shoes, and some shopping bags, and then my palettes are right there in that pink bag. So it's kind of a mess, and those are my stuffed animals that are normally on my bed, which I should have made in my sweatpants that I wear to bed, and I just went on a little bit of a mini vacation, so there's my suitcase, and of course my green skirt, and yeah. Well, okay, it's not a room tour, it's a makeup collection. So anyways, so there's my vanity, and basically what it is this pops out, which I'll show you. There's actually not much in the pop out. Since I just went traveling, I took my travel bag, which this bag is also my daily makeup that I use. Is this like focusing weird? Hold on. Let's see if is that better? I guess it's a little better, or no. Sorry. Okay. So that's my everyday makeup in there. And normally I would put it out, but a lot of times I just leave it in there because I'm always going back and forth. So I just kind of leave it. So in there I just have my foundation. Oh my gosh, this is like weird. Okay. This is so close. So I just have the Makeup Forever. I have that in the number 140. And then right away I see this one. That is in 150, just a little bit of a darker color. I have my Krylon Translucent Powder. This is just Mineral Primer by Hourglass. I love this stuff a lot. This is my Dior Rosy Glow Blush. Let me see if I can just flip that open. Hold on. Okay, that's not so easy to flip open. Okay, here we go. Sorry if this is not how you're supposed to do makeup collections, but it's just that really pretty iridescent pink that actually goes to your skin tone, and I never use that little brush. I should just get rid of it. The next thing is my Lashgasm Mascara by Too Faced, which I really, really love. And the other mascara I love by Too Faced is the Better Than False Lashes mascara. So I kind of alternate. If I'm wearing false lashes, I use Lashgasm. If I'm not, I'm using this because it's a little more expensive. And then I just got some of my quick liner, Really Black by Clinique. I use this for my bottom eyeliner. I love this lip gloss. It's in Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay. It's perfect for any color lip gloss or lip color you put underneath it. My teasing comb, because I always have teasing combs everywhere. This is the 24/7 liquid liner by Urban Decay. It's in Perversion. And let's see. This is the Too Faced California in a Compact Bronzer. That's what it looks like. Oh, hello. That's what it looks like right there. Just a multitude of bronzers. This is the Krylon High Gloss that I got in the May, what do you call it? My May Glossy box. Just a nude color. Then I got this NARS Tinted Moisturizer, which I love this stuff. It makes me look super tan, and it's in the color Cuba. And then I got my Too Faced concealer. Hello, trying to focus. I'm sorry, this is so out of focus. This is the Absolutely Flawless Concealer in Vanilla. This is the primer for the Better Than False Lashes Too Faced mascara. It actually comes with it, so yeah. Let me see if I can focus this a little better. I don't know. Okay. I'm sorry, it's just weird when it's close. I got my Dine Air Concealer. My Inglot Gel Liner in number 77. It's the Blackest Black. I got the Makeup Forever HD primer, which I actually really like. It came in the kit that I got, but I like the Hourglass primer a little better. My MAC white liner, just for my waterline. This is the NYX Black Label Nude lipstick that I raved so much about. You can see the color right there. Super pretty. It's basically a dupe for MAC's Myth, which I love. Some duo eyelash glue, because hello, I have duo eyelash glue everywhere. Some more translucent powder. This was also in the Makeup Forever foundation kit I got. It's actually good stuff. My Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So out of focus. And then my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I absolutely love primers for eyeshadows. I just don't really use them a ton. This is the MAC by Viva Glam by Nicki Minaj for MAC, and it's a super pretty corally color. I don't know if you actually show the colors on makeup collections. I don't watch enough of them to know. This is just some NYX glue for your eyelashes, but I never use it. And then I got my tweezers to apply my eyelashes. They're just pretty floral tweezers. A lip liner brush. This is just a backup of the Urban Decay Perversion liquid liner because I'm going to be almost out of my sample one. And I liked it so much so I repurchased it. And then the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, which is another great one for your waterline. And then Sigma just sent me this little sample, just like a little black shadow sample with my Paris palette. So that's pretty much my everyday makeup that I use. And normally I put my everyday makeup / my travel bag right here. But for purposes of pulling this out and for the video, I'm actually going to just set this on my little desk right here. And then just show you the next thing in this little section. This is my Sigma travel brush case. It just opens like so. It just pops off like that. So when you're traveling, you have this to go over it like that. But then when you get to your hotel or your destination, you can just have them out for the remainder of your trip, which I think is really awesome. And they're actually really, really good quality brushes. So those are my Sigmas. And then also over here, I just have some Q-tips. And this is the Michelle Phan. And this is the Michelle Phan palette by Lancome. It's got really pretty colors. I actually really love this palette. I don't use it enough, but I need to. And then this is the Too Faced Naked palette that Sephora had for 500 points. And I ended up saving up my points. And I was so happy that this was one of the options because this is a super pretty neutral palette. And it was for free, which nothing's better than that. So just stack that there. Then moving on to the center. I have these are my favorite palettes. My other palettes are underneath. These are like the smaller palettes / Urban Decay palettes. And I don't know why that's there. It's just my little kabuki brush. That was also in the Makeup Forever foundation kit. But these are just the Naked and Naked 2 palettes. And then this is the Build Your Own palette, which I love. It has all my own colors in there, which I showed in my birthday giveaway video. And I've done videos on the Naked 2. I don't think I've done a video yet with my Naked palette, but I really, really love that palette. In fact, I think Naked 1 is actually better than Naked 2. I mean, it all comes down to personal taste of what you like better, but I just think the original Naked palette has more of the pigmented, smoky, rich colors, and the Naked 2 is definitely more just like frosty colors, but I'm definitely a darker, bolder color kind of girl, but they're both beautiful. But if you had to buy one, I would buy the original Naked palette because they are a little pricey. Then moving on over here to my right side, I have my brushes, which I keep in this little belt because normally I'm standing up when I do my makeup. Oh, hello, oh, zoom in. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that probably would have been helpful at the beginning of this video. So these are my Sedona lace brushes, and I have it I got the belt because I'm normally standing up doing my makeup. Even though I have a vanity, I still stand up and do my makeup a lot. So over here are my face brushes. Most of these are Sedona lace. This is a Sigma brush from the Paris palette, and then this is a Sonia Kashuk brush. And most of these are Sedona lace as well, except for the ones in front are either Too Faced or I think those are only Too Faced or Namies. So I need to clean my brushes, but yeah. So my brushes. Let's just put that over there on my desk. And then I have my 2 Hello Kitty palettes from Sephora, which I don't know if I've ever showed. Maybe in my mall hauls. But they're just, they're They're very cute. Let me just show you them real quick. So if my voice sounds different, it's because this is actually about a week after I filmed my makeup collection, and when I went to go edit it, I realized I missed out on a big chunk of my vanity, so I'm re-recording in a different outfit and obviously a different voice because I'm feeling a little better. Sorry for the shakiness. Okay, so let's just pick up where I missed out. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this part, but I did. Obviously I wasn't recording, but I see it's recording now. So anyways, these are the Hello Kitty palettes from Sephora that I was just about to show you guys. The pink one is the second one I got, but it's actually my favorite. It's got blues and browns and whites, and then on the bottom are the colors I use the most, and that's purple, pink, oop, hello. And on the bottom is the purple, the pink, the black, and the highlight. So it creates a really pretty smoky as well as just a lot of variations. I've been wearing the pink and purples a lot lately in my recent videos. And there's mirrors on both sides. And this is the original Hello Kitty palette I got. And I actually really like this for everyday look. I use the green, the brown, and the highlight quite often in most of my videos. And then on the bottom, I bought it for those colors, but then on the bottom there's actually lip glosses, but I haven't used the lip glosses yet, but they are really pretty. So those are the Hello Kitty palettes from Sephora. They're just really fun and pretty. And they actually have really pretty colors. So here's the parts that I missed out on. And it's not even that it's that exciting, but I thought I'd show you guys so you know that it opens up. Basically, these open up like this. And on this side are my Micabella shadows. They're really pretty and I love the glitters. I originally got them for the glitters because they stick on really nice. You can wet them and put them on or you can just put them on dry. So either way, they can also be lip glosses, and there's just a lot of pretty colors. I really like this pink one a lot too. Very pigmented. The sparkles will not fall onto your face, which I really, really like. So I keep all those there just because I think they look nice, and they're the most consistent eyeshadows that I buy, and the ones that I kind of just like to look at, I think are pretty. Then I got the Krylon cake liner. This stuff's pretty nice, but you kind of have to get it wet, and it's kind of messy, but I like it. And then this is just an Urban Decay pencil from the My Glam bag, which I never used, and this is my Trishy white makeup. And then a lip liner I love, but I'm trying not to use because I'm trying to find another one of these. And then this is just a Clinique eyeliner and really black backup because I use it on my bottom lash almost every day. And then over here are just more lip products that I don't use a lot of. You know, this kind of stuff I use, but not like on a daily basis, but I use more than just my old makeup. So it's kind of newer stuff I bought. So this is just the Burt's Bees lip balm. I actually like it. It has a nice tint to it. This is MAC in the color, well, I can't really see, in the color Snob. And then this is my NYX Ruby Red, which I only use with certain looks, like if I'm doing pinup or old school. This is just a lip brush. This is an Urban Decay gloss I got in my Naked 2 palette. This is the MAC liner, lip liner in the color Spice, which I really like. And then the Too Faced. I actually have a couple of these, but this is came in my Pixie Perfect palette, which I really like. And then it just sort of opens up. It opens up like this, but as you can see, I don't have anything because I used to keep my everyday makeup in here, but it wasn't obviously in my bag. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually going to just put my hair products in there. So my everyday eyes would be right there, my everyday lips would be right there, and then my everyday face right there. But I'm kind of in the middle of like reconstructing this, thinking maybe I'm going to use it as more of a hair base as well, not just makeup. Just because I do like that daily makeup bag. It's actually really convenient just to kind of dump that out and start my makeup every day rather than kind of just having all this. But I do like it, and like I said, I loved Vanity so much, so I knew I didn't have like all that much makeup to fill it up, but it's still really pretty, and maybe I'll just do like a hair thing there. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not really sure, but that's how it kind of looks all together out like that. So yeah. So I cleared this out as well. Originally I wanted it to be my extra, my backup face makeup, but now I'm kind of thinking I'm going more the hair route since I do have a plug right there. So I don't really know. I'm kind of conflicted, but I did want to show you guys my makeup just because it gets asked so much. This is the NYC and the Revlon Photo Ready foundation. These are just kind of like backup foundations that I've had, different colors. I had this one when I was sicker, and that one I just got just to try. And then I have just this Too Faced. It's just a bronzer blush thing that I got in the Pixie Perfect palette. I'm trying to open it, sorry. It's kind of simple. I used to use that daily, but I don't anymore. And then I have my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Powder, which is actually pretty nice. And then this is just another primer that I got from Sephora for having 100 points. So yeah. So I know it's kind of, like I said, kind of seems like a waste of vanity, but I did have my daily makeup in there. And now that it's not, I don't know if I should put it back or do hair. I'm so conflicted at this time. I just really liked this vanity, so I got it thinking I had way more makeup than I did, but apparently not enough. So right there is what I call my quote-unquote nicer makeup. Makeup I use on a daily basis, makeup I use kind of just, I use a lot. The makeup I go to the most, so I kind of put that in that vanity. And then underneath, I'm sorry, this is kind of a mess right here, but those are my shopping bags that I have yet to put away. My Sun Labs tanning lotion. Okay, so right here is my palette bag. Now, I'm really bad at storing palettes because they are so big. Let me just pop a squat right next to it so I can get a little lower. And so I just kind of found a bag and put it in there for now until I can figure out a better way to store. But in here I just have my eyelashes, so they're all in one spot. I have a couple mixed, but most of them are Namies. And then I have my NYX Makeup Artist Kit palette, which I showed in my NYX haul. I have my Paris palette, which I showed in my Sigma, my favorite makeup brushes video. This is just from Sigma. I really like this palette. This is my Urban Decay Book of Shadows, which has really, really pretty colors. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's the Enchanted Glamourland by Too Faced, and I use this a lot, as you can see. Oh, well, it's a pull-out one. If you guys actually want to see the colors that are in these, I can show you, but most people either know or just don't care because this video is probably going to be long enough as it is. And then my new favorite palette, which is the Dark Shadows palette by NYX. I absolutely love the colors in here. And then in here, I just have another makeup bag. Inside the makeup bag is just all my airbrush from Dinair. It's just a ton of like airbrush makeup. I have my foundation colors, and then I also have some blush colors, some shadow colors. Yeah, I love my airbrush makeup. I haven't used it just out of laziness, but I do love it. Okay, so now over here is this is my lip glosses that I travel with. You can see this in my What's in My Purse video, or also what's in my travel cosmetics bag. This is the travel cosmetics bag I carry in my purse. And I showed this in its own separate video. I'll link these videos below just so you don't have to like go through all my videos. And then this is my cosmetics bag I keep in my audition bag. It's not too different. In fact, if you want to see what's in here, I can do a separate video on that. It's not actually that exciting. Let me just see how much is in here. I mean, it's not. It's mostly just like drugstore makeup in there. It's not really that much stuff. So if you're interested, I can totally do a video, or I can just do a what's in my audition bag. There's the audition bag right there. If you guys want to see what I carry to auditions and to my acting classes, I can totally show you, and I guess I'll just do that in there if you guys want. Okay, so this is my sample box. I think girls who shop a lot for makeup or cosmetics should probably have one of these because we get so many samples all the time. And also with me and all my subscription beauty services, I get a ton of products that I just don't really have a place for. I have to try, but I'm going to try later. So I'm just going to go through some of this stuff. This is actually jewelry that I was sent and I have not worn yet. But, so yeah, like this is from my Glam, my Cargo Eye, or my Glossy Box, sorry. I mean, these are all just like sample things. Okay, so I don't really know. But this is like, just do a quick overview so you guys can see. Haven't tried any of these yet, but they're just from various sample boxes. This was from Influencer. I actually tried some of this tea already. I just kept it in here for some reason. I didn't want people to drink it, I suppose. Just another item from the box. These are just some extra lip butters that I threw in there just because I love my lip butters. I just threw them in there, I guess. I don't know, because they were little. I didn't place for them. This is a perfume sample I got from Victoria's Secret for free for getting the Bombshell Summer Edition. And then this is a glossy box, and I actually used the glossy box from May to store all my little samples. So in here is just like cream samples, little perfume samples that you get from like Sephora. When I order Urban Decay, they send me endless primer potion samples, which I will use. Got a Michael Kors sample. Got some hair masks. Most of these are like My Glam coupons. I don't ever know if I'm going to use them, but I feel like maybe one day I can go through here and find a little gem. So that's, ooh, hello. Okay. So that's that. And then in this little corner, just some more extra backup stuff, some wet wipes. These are those weird lashes I got from My Glam. A nail kit. I'm actually going to use these on my toes. That's why I kept them. I don't know why I got random gum in here, but I have gum everywhere, so that doesn't surprise me. Got some Shaun White gum. My Hello Kitty lip balm. I bought just out of cuteness, so I guess I threw it in there. Some backup EOS. I love EOS as well. Just another thing I got in a My Glam. Some Burt's Bees hand lotion. More random My Glam beauty box products. Probably not really that great, but maybe someone comes over and is like, can I have something in your room? And be like, yeah, sure, take that. Just got some Aveeno. I love this daily moisturizer. The Avion spray. Can't live without this stuff. I have one in my purse as well. This is just some lotion I got at Victoria's Secret for like $2 at the register. Tide to Go pen for stains. Some baby oil. Got baby oil everywhere. This is some shampoo I have yet to try from my glossy box. And the dry shampoo, which I actually love. I actually repurchased this in a bigger one. That's why my sample one's in here. I got some Marc Jacobs glasses in there, which is random. And some Fantasy lotion by Britney Spears. And then these are all my Glam bags. I don't love My Glam. As you guys know, I canceled my subscription. But I thought the bags were super cute. So I just kept them for whatever. I may need them. And there's the My Glam brushes, which I have yet to use. But you know what? They may not be so bad. They're definitely not worth $10, but I'm going to check it out. And then the final part of my makeup collection is just this Sephora makeup train case. I keep all my older makeup in here, not necessarily that it's old or just makeup that I just don't use as much on myself, but sometimes when I go to sets or I'm hired to do other people's makeup, I bring this with me as a sort of kit. Because it's stuff I don't necessarily use anymore, just because I don't like it, but it doesn't mean they're bad products, so I keep them in case someone needs them, or, you know, if a friend needs something, I can just give them something out of here. My sister's a great example, but I used to use this as my everyday makeup thing before I got this. So it was a lot smaller and a lot easier to fill. But I just got some lip glosses. I have a ton of MAC. I bet you anything these are all Snob. Let's see. Yes. Can you see that? Hold on. They're all Snob. I mean, okay, well, I can't really focus, but trust me, those are all Snob. I got some MAC lip glosses. There's that glitz. The glitz is literally in everything. I love that stuff. Some Victoria's Secret. Oh, here's some Matrix Voila Voom. I was wondering where to buy that stuff. That's not my favorite color, but I love it. Just some more shine. Some Clinique gel liner. More lip gloss. I gave away a ton of lip glosses, so that's why it's kind of empty. I got some Shadow Insurance over there. Oh my gosh, more glitz. I'm telling you guys, I bought this color. Literally, like, I probably bought 12 of these tubes. I was so obsessed with it at one point. I still like it. I'm just trying to use this darn thing up. They're everywhere. And then I got some shadows over here. Again, I gave away a ton of shadows just because, I don't know. I just needed to, I got a bunch of new shadows and I thought I'd give some away. I was really into Too Faced shadows for a while, as well as MAC shadows. These MAC shadows are really pretty. These were the Pam MAC Viva Glam I loved. And then inside I just have on the bottom just my face. I got some palettes. I got some old Too Faced palettes and an old Too Faced bronzer, which I actually really loved. You can see I used so much of this bronzer. It was so amazing. I definitely hit pan on that, and that's the Sun Bunny bronzer. This was part of the Pixie Perfect collection. It was just a palette of eyeshadows. As you guys can tell, I used to be really obsessed with Too Faced because I have more Too Faced palettes. This is the Makeup Trailer palette, and this is the Hollywood Glamour in a Box palette. And then just, I have a bunch of, this is like MAC. I used to love the MAC translucent powders as well before I found the Krylon. But I used to love this, and this is still good. These are still really good. I love the Hello Kitty line by MAC. Oh, so amazing. It actually makes me sad if I'm not bringing it back. My super dark tanner for my Trishy. Some MAC bronzer that's a little too dark for me now. And some of my old Temp 2 airbrush makeup, which actually could be thrown away, so take that out. Some True Blend, just some colors that don't necessarily match me anymore, but match other people. So if you ever come to my house and need makeup, or you're my friend and want makeup, just feel free to take this stuff, because like I said, they're not bad, they're not old, it's not like they're contaminated. They're just stuff that I just don't use because I found a better product for me, or a better color, or what have you. So that's basically that. And I really love this train case. Oh my gosh, I really, really do. My mom was looking for one, and I was thinking about giving her this one just because she needs a new one. So, okay, I thought it was broken, so let's fold that. It's another great carry travel case, but it's kind of heavy. But I really like that for storage. And it's by Sephora. It's one I had that for probably 5 years. It was amazing. So anyways, that was my makeup collection. So that was my makeup collection. Oh, way out of focus again. So that was my makeup collection. I hope you guys liked it. It's kind of random. It's not like I have the greatest makeup in the world, but you guys wanted to see my makeup, and I'm kind of proud of my makeup. I like it. I think I got some good stuff. I think I have good taste in it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the request. If you guys didn't request me to do my makeup collection, I never would have known about makeup collections on YouTube. So keep the requests coming, and if you have any specific questions that are not listed in the description box below, just feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to answer, or you can tweet me and Facebook me and all that other fun stuff. Alright guys, well, I'll see you all later. I'll see you in my next video. High fives. Psh.